Hello Starlets, I'm Sarah from Everyday Starlet. Welcome to my channel. We're bringing a little bit of glamour to everyday life. If you want to join my Starlet squad, be sure you hit that subscribe button. Today I'm talking about May favorites. This month just flew by, and I know everybody says that, but for some reason this month did. It just like boom and it's done. And here, I don't know how it is where you're living, but I know here in New England, it's literally been like summer, winter, summer, winter. Today when I'm filming this, it feels like summer, but like literally 2 days ago, it felt like winter. Like I had to put on like a heavy coat and a scarf. And like today, I'm just like, I'm gonna leave the house and I'm just gonna be in like a t-shirt. It's been freaky. It's freaky. So I wanna share with you some of the things I've been loving this month. So if you wanna see what I've been loving and what I've been hating for the month of May, then just keep watching. I'm gonna start with a makeup product. This is an oldie but goodie. I had to give it a shout out because I actually have a whole video that I will link to this one all about cream bronzed eyeshadows or bronze cream eyeshadows. I never know how to say that. I did a whole test on that. You can watch the review. I tried a lot of different ones, and the Maybelline Match the Bronze, definitely my number one. I'm sure I put this in a favorites video before. This is my holy grail eyeshadow. It still has remained even after trying a lot of other higher end and much more expensive options. Still loving this product. So be sure you check out the video for the review so you can kind of see how they all compare, but I'm trying to hit this. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I've got a lot of skincare to share with you. There's actually a few skincare products that I've been using very consistently for a while now that I wanted to share and tell you about. One, I just decided to throw this in because I just realized like I've been using this and I love it and I haven't ever talked about it. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross, I'm not sure how you say that. This is the Ferulic and Retinol Triple Correction Eye Serum. I've actually been kind of obsessed with the Beautypedia website that does like product reviews and stuff, especially their skincare stuff, because I've kind of become like a skincare ingredient addict or whore, or no, that's terrible. I don't know, whatever. Something. I've just been kind of addicted to that, and so I've been kind of like stalking the Beautypedia reviews and stuff. And I don't always agree with everything that they say or every review that they have. I don't always agree with them, but I have been agreeing with them a lot, and I've been trying out a lot of products that they highly regard on their, why can't I talk today? On their website. And this was one that they recommended. They actually are not a fan of eye creams in general. I personally like a product that's targeted just to the eye area. If you just want to use your regular skincare products on your under eye, that's totally up to you. For me, I like a product that's specifically designed for the eye area, but that's just me. This one, I don't know, I just started using it and I was kind of expecting, so a lot of times when I've used retinol products under the eye, my eyes would get really irritated and like kind of itchy and I'd rub them, and then it was like defeating the purpose of using an anti-aging eye product. But I've been using this and I feel like my eyes just feel, I don't know, they've just been feeling brighter, and I feel like my skin and face has been feeling really good lately, and I'm inclined to believe that I think this product is a factor in that. I don't find it irritating on my eyes at all, which I have very sensitive skin, so I've been really enjoying it, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Another skincare product for us sensitive girls, which I think I may have like posted about this. I did receive these as a gift from First Aid Beauty. First Aid Beauty is a local brand to me, and I met actually some of the people from First Aid Beauty. I actually have a vlog from when I met like the creator of First Aid Beauty. She did an event at a local Sephora, so I kind of got on their PR sample list. I get some products from them. And they sent me these actually before they were released on Sephora. So I've actually been using these, I actually don't remember when I started using them. It's been over a month now, definitely. Because I know there's been a couple favorites videos where I'm like, oh, should I put these in? And I'm like, no, I want to still give them a try. So I've been using this for definitely over a month now, if not 2 months. Because I really wanted to see how I got along with these. I should tell you what they are. This is the First Aid Beauty Resurfacing Liquid, and this is basically their alpha hydroxy acid liquid. And this is their retinol serum. They say they're safe for sensitive skin. First Aid Beauty is known for that, is known for doing products for sensitive skin. I will admit, I mean, they did send me a lot of information about it, and I've read some of the information on the website. It was actually hard because the retinol wasn't even available when I got this, so like there was no information online about it. I don't really think that there's a specific way to use these or like, you know, combine them. What I've been doing is I use the resurfacing liquid 3 days a week. I use it like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I use the retinol serum 3 days a week, so like Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and then Sunday I just use a regular moisturizer, and I kind of give my skin a break from exfoliation. So that's the way I've been using it. I know that some people, like, they want to use retinol at night, they use alpha hydroxy during the day. I find the alpha hydroxy to be stronger than the retinol, at least the way it feels when I put it on my skin. So I personally would feel a little weird using this during the day because I feel like it would just make my skin way too sun sensitive. You should wear sunscreen regardless, but especially if you're using a product with either of these types of ingredients in them. I feel like I've used a lot of products with alpha hydroxy acids and or with retinol in the past, and my skin has had really bad reactions to it, not because they were bad products, but because my skin was just too sensitive to it. These have actually done a really good job of, I feel like, being effective and making my skin feel and look good. I think my skin has been doing really well lately, and I think these are a factor in that, but like not so much that my skin is just like red and irritated all the time. So I've really been enjoying these. Sensitive skin girls, if you're looking for anti-aging products that are meant for you, I highly recommend these. Another Beautypedia inspired purchase was this. I had actually never even heard of this brand before. It's the Replenix Green Tea Antioxidant Moisturizing Lotion. Now, I feel like on Beautypedia, they're very like, you know, oh, caffeine doesn't do anything for the skin. Maybe it's me and just a mental thing, but I like body products that have caffeine in them. And I was addicted to my Brazilian Bum Bum Cream, and I still really enjoy that one. Like, I love the smell. I love that it gives your body like a shimmer. I go through it really quickly, but I also felt like, and I think it was because it's made with the coconut oil, and my skin, like, my skin's like sensitive, but yet it's oily, and I felt like my pores were getting a little clogged when I was using that, so I wanted something that didn't necessarily have the oils in it that the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream has, and I wanted something that didn't have the fragrance. Brazilian Bum Bum Cream is like natural and beautiful and lovely. As much as I love it, it does have fragrance in it, so that kind of bothered me a little bit. So I did a little bit of research on the Beautypedia website, and it seemed like this body product seemed to fit into all of my criteria. It has hyaluronic acid in it, which I'm kind of addicted to products that have hyaluronic acid in it. It has caffeine, probably from the green tea, ceramides, resveratrol. Like, it has like all kinds of good stuff in it. This is actually my second bottle. I just opened the second bottle. I've been through one already. I've been really enjoying it. I feel like it goes on the skin really smoothly. My only downfall, which this is a downfall with every body product I have, is I go through it so quickly, because when you're putting it all over your body, you go through it quickly, and it's not really super cheap. I've been ordering on Amazon. I don't know where else you could buy it, but I go through it really quickly, and it's not like ridiculously expensive for a body product. It's just, it ain't cheap. So I've really been enjoying using this. I don't really know if it's tightened up my skin or if my skin looks younger, but I do know, like, before I got this bottle, I went a couple days before it arrived, having used up the other one, and went to like another body product and was just like, oh, I miss this. I really do. So I've really been enjoying using this. A nail product I've been wanting to tell you about for a really long time. I hesitate telling you about this. I read about it somewhere. I think this is like really popular among like French beauty experts. I have a really hard time ordering this. I'll link the website below, but I'm trying to order more, and it's been complicated because like their website hasn't been working all that well, and I feel bad recommending it because it is so difficult, I know, for me in the US to be ordering it. I want to order some of this for my mom for Mother's Day too, and I couldn't make it happen. So hopefully I can get my hands on this, but I've tried a lot of nail strengtheners in my day, and most of them have not worked. This is the Hardener, I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm so American, it's ridiculous. But it is basically the strong nail hardener. I'm not really sure, unless it's like a cuticle pusher or something on the end. I don't know. It's a nail strengthener. I've used a lot of them, and most of them, they just don't work for me. This one is amazing. I went through a brief time over the holidays where I had artificial nails. Literally, it was like 3 weeks, and I was just like, these are coming off. I can't even. I tried acrylics, was not working, and my nails were really gross for a while. I'm probably gonna start going back to using my gels, but I haven't been, because I've just been using this on them. I feel like, honestly, even just using this with a clear, like, it just kind of gives my nails a little bit more polish, makes them look a little bit better. And growing out my nails from acrylics, like, I didn't get a lot of like breakage and you know, I mean, you know, again, they were damaged and they were still peeling a little bit, but not compared to, I mean, my nails are just weak in general. I have very tiny nails. They're weak, weak, weak. I'm actually thinking about doing a whole video on just nail care and things that I like for nail care and stuff, so thumbs up if you want to see that. But I want to give you a shout out to this. It is really difficult to get your hands on, but if you can get your hands on this, I highly recommend it. Okay, another product that is not new to me this month, but I wanted to shout out because I do have a review of this up this month after having used this for almost a year. This is the Tria Laser Hair Removal System. I have a whole review on this product. I will link that video to this one. I've really, really enjoyed this, but I have a whole video that will tell you like who it's good for and kind of giving you advice to find out if it's actually right for you because it is expensive. So make sure you watch that video. I have been really enjoying using this and summer's coming. I'm gonna be showing more skin, maybe, we'll see. So gotta remove the unwanted hair, people. Okay, now for a few fails this month. I don't have a lot. Actually, speaking of Tria, one product that I want to say was in my fails, and I feel bad calling it a fail because I don't think it's a bad product, it just didn't work for me. I don't have it here to show you because I did return it because it was very expensive and I couldn't hang on to it if I wasn't gonna use it. It was the Tria, it was the eye laser. I don't remember the official name off the top of my head, but it was basically their Tria, their laser, but it was the eye treatment one. I thought about getting the like full face one, but I thought I would start with the eye treatment one because it was a little less expensive and I got it during the like VIB sale thing, or I may have gotten it from Ulta when they had a 20% off coupon or something. So I decided to give it a try. Here's the thing about it. It could be a good product and it could work for you. The first thing that turned me off from it when I first got it was, like, for me, my sort of eye, I don't have a lot of eye wrinkles at this point, but they're closer to the eye. They're more, I mean, I naturally have them. I've had them since I was a kid. Like, I have kind of like smile lines or just around my eye. So I was thinking that this would take care of those. The problem is that this laser isn't meant to be used sort of inside the socket area. You have to use it on the area outside your eye, like on the bone area. Like it says, like, don't use it inside the eye socket bone. If you have wrinkles or that's a problem area for you, this could work for you. For me, my problem area is inside the eye, which is why I have to use more eye creams like that. So for me, I used it once and I was just sort of like, this isn't targeting the area that for me is a problem. Maybe at some point this area will be a problem for me and I might look into it again. But for right now, I felt a little bit misled, and I did a lot of research about it and I didn't realize until I got it and opened up the package and started reading about it that, like, you can't really use it on the area that is a problem for me. The other thing is that the one time I did use it on this part of my face, my skin was so red and irritated. I was just like it was not comfortable to use. It wasn't necessarily painful, but it was not comfortable to use. I don't have any problem using the Tria hair removal laser on like the strongest setting. So, I mean, I'm not like super wimpy about that, but it was so irritating. I feel like though, if it was targeting an area that was a problem for me, like if I had like, you know, a lot of fine lines and aging in this area of my skin, I would have tried it a few times to see if my skin built up a tolerance to it. But the fact that I wasn't even targeting an area that I really felt like I bought the product to target, if that makes any sense, I was just like, no, I'm just gonna return this because it's obviously not the product for me. So I'm not saying it's a bad product and I'm not saying that it wouldn't work for you. I'm just saying that it wasn't the right product for me and it also wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. So I'm just sort of letting you guys know, if you were thinking about the Tria eye treatment laser, do a little bit of research and figure out like what area you really want to target, because it's not going to be in here, it's only going to target out here. So it kind of depends on where your problem area, so to speak, is, whether or not it will work for you. Another product that's really kind of shocking me that everybody is raving about, and I think this was voted like best blush of the year or something from somewhere I heard, is the Physicians Formula Butter Blush, and this is in the shade Natural Glow, and I feel like this was just voted, someone voted it like the best blush ever. And I was really excited about these blushes because honestly, the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer is my absolute favorite. This is in the shade, people keep asking me what shade I use. This is light bronzer, I haven't tried the other one. I really like the light bronzer, so I haven't tried any others because why bother? I have been using this every day and I love it. I love the smell. I love the way it applies. I love that it's kind of like a satiny kind of formula, so I don't get like shimmer, so I don't feel bad using it in areas that I maybe want to contour with, but yet it doesn't feel like too matte that it just ends up looking muddy on me. Like I absolutely adore this. So I'm so excited about the blushes, although I'm not really a blush person. So when I got this in the Natural Glow, I applied this. Honestly, it swatches on me a little bit more like a highlighter than it does an actual blush. But when I put it on my cheeks, like it just doesn't show up. Like I don't notice it. I feel like it's got more iridescence to it than what I want a blush to be. I feel like I have a little bit of texture on my cheeks at times and I don't like emphasizing that. So for me, I don't like to use like a shimmery blush. I like to use more of a matte blush, and then I like to add highlight where I like to add it. For me, I'm more of a control freak like that. Like I like my highlight where I like my highlight, I like my blush where I like my blush. I don't like to mix the two. So that's just me. I do like the Plum Rose shade. I feel like they're so different in that, while I don't know if I'd call the Plum Rose shade like a favorite or anything, because I mean, I'm not like head over heels in love with it. This is more to me like the Butter Bronzer in the fact that it's kind of like more of a buttery, satiny kind of thing, and it's a little bit more mauve-y. It's similar to some of the mauve shade blushes that I like. I don't notice that I get a lot of impact, but I don't need a lot of impact as far as blush goes. But I do feel like if I was gonna recommend one, I would recommend the Plum Rose, because it just, for me, this is more what I expected the Butter blush to be based on the Butter Bronzer, whereas I feel like this Natural Glow one, it has more iridescence to it. It's lighter. I actually don't even feel like it's as creamy or like as buttery as the others. So for me, this was kind of disappointing. If it's a favorite for you and you love it and it works for you, great, more power to you. I'm just kind of surprised that so many people are so in love with this when I'm like, I don't know, it's not really what I was expecting, and it was a little disappointing. I did have extremely high hopes for it, so that's why it was probably disappointing, but I don't know, just not in love with it. So those were my A-list and D-list products for this month. I want to know what you have been loving or hating for this month, so please leave that in the comment section below. And if you have any other products that you'd like me to test or review, please leave those in the comment section below as well. I love to hear from you. I love your suggestions. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. A while back, I was suffering from anxiety and depression, and I truly believe that beauty and makeup saved my life, and I believe it can save yours too. So if you want to join my Starlet squad, be sure you hit that subscribe button. You can follow me on all my social media channels. The links will all be in the description box below, along with links to all these products. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you join me next time.